はいません。
My phone's all the way over there.
Talking to Don.
I know.
My phone's all the way right here.
My phone's over there.
I think my phone's over there.
All right, now we know where everyone's phones are located.
We did.
Are we sure?
Cool.
Team.
Watson, where's your phone?
In my pocket. I just.
Okay, good. All the phones have been located.
Okay.
Good.
It's 2:40
Good.
in the morning. It's a good podcast.
Is it
on
really?
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
2:40.
2:40 in the
Woo!
morning.
Jesus Christ.
We just got back from Deadpool.
My cat's gonna be so
That
mad.
is a thing. That's what happened.
My cat's gonna be so mad.
I'm sure Vincent will be okay, Eric.
Wait, I thought his name was Winston.
No.
It's so late.
Did you feed him today?
I'm sure he'll be dead.
Depending on your perspective, it might also just be really early.
It's late.
It's
I mean,
pretty late.
actually, if my sleep schedule, I'd still be awake.
Considering I haven't been to bed yet.
I
was
would have
planning
been
on
to
doing
sleep for maybe 2 hours by now.
Productive
Same.
things today.
Fucking
What?
Tomorrow.
So
I
you
was
have a
gonna
nice
say,
electric
I was going to do
blanket too,
productive
so it's
things
all
tomorrow,
warm.
and that's not going to happen.
Wait. Was tomorrow your day off?
Yes.
You weren't doing anything productive.
Yeah.
We went over this before. I was the first one that ever did anything productive on a day
Leo,
off.
you inspired me. I was going to probably play Witcher 3 for 5 straight hours
I
again.
was going to say don't lie to yourself, and that's
Very
not productive
productive.
again.
Look, that's a good use of time though. Witcher 3
I
is
am-
pretty good.
I
It
am pretty
depends
close
on
to
your
finishing
definition of productive.
Seeing as he's not recording it,
are
it's
you
not
100%
productive.
doing it or just
How are we doing
I'm just-
tonight, Watson? We're actually
know.
talking today.
Yeah,
Okay, because I was like,
It never
how
happens.
many
You seem
hours
very
did you
proud
put
of
in? Because
yourself.
I've put in like
There.
almost.
Also, I'm looking
Like
at you, which
Not,
doesn't
not
help.
100%.
No.
And I
Mhm.
okay, because I've done every single X on them. I keep trying to do every single one.
You know,
I'm
when
not
we
trying
actually
to do
start
that.
recording, talking over each other is not going to be very good.
It'll be okay.
We do that all the time.
Yeah, but
Considering during a podcast we have to kind of listen to each other a little bit and not have 2 separate conversations about The Witcher and having productivity.
Productivity. Kind of what we're doing right
Kinda like
now?
what we're doing right now. How everybody is listening to me talk right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a podcast is.
Probably doesn't help that I'm covering my mouth either.
No.
Don't be such a judgmental bitch, Watson.
As
Maybe-
Watson moves his hand because he was almost doing the same thing.
Maybe I want to start the podcast.
We have a
did.
podcast?
I think so. I mean, this would be, what, 12 and a half episodes? Because we do
I think
have a
this
few
is ju-
episodes that don't exist.
I'm pretty sure we just call this the Deadpool special.
Yeah, that's true. We could.
It's not an official episode. Mostly because Eric's here.
It's true.
I'm a guest.
Eric doesn't
Eric's a
exist on
guest
our
now?
podcast.
I'm so not.
Wait.
frequent, so I'm a guest.
Well, we've only ever had you like once, Eric. I mean, there was one time that Fucksface Jones was here. There was that one time Travis was here. I mean, you've only been here like twice.
Travis. When was my name ever Travis?
When,
Apparently
right
once.
after Fallout came out.
When you fucked up and almost called yourself Travis, but then didn't, and then we named you Travis anyway.
Travis. I didn't know. Was his name Travis?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played Fallout 4.
Because it's not that great.
It lost its magic.
Yeah.
Oh well. Although it did get an update,
Cool.
right? You can
Most
shoot
games
the,
do.
You can shoot the ground, and now the ground kind of chunks up.
When do we get mods?
Well,
Mods already exist.
When do I get my PlayStation
Oh,
4
sorry.
mods?
You're not on PC, the master race of all game. I forgot.
Okay, and so
Hey, I
so
bought-
that's not what
I
we're
bought-
here to talk
Is
about
it-
Are you
today,
sure?
Watson. I'm pretty sure.
no.
We're not
Pretty
doing,
sure
this isn't the video game episode?
No.
When are we doing
More
that?
video game episodes.
When you get a mic.
April 28th when Uncharted comes out?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Oh.
Before that. It's whatever date before
I want to
Uncharted
get
got pushed
Primal.
back.
Primal looks good.
So Watson, what are we
Far
here today
Cry?
to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That one, yeah.
It looks better than 4.
Welcome to the Baker Street Podcast. My name's Watson.
I'm Leo.
I'm Zach.
That's Zach, yeah.
We got Zach.
I'm an official member
Zach
of this thing that we're doing.
Zach has decided to introduce himself from now on for whatever reason.
I'm John.
No, you're not.
No.
Oh.
No, come here. Come back here.
No, you're gonna
No,
slap.
I'm not going to slap you.
You're gonna
Come
slap
back
me.
here.
I'm gonna get slapped.
I'm not going to slap you.
You had a
Nope,
hair.
there's
Oh,
the
it's
hair's
so
still
Yeah,
there.
I know it's still there
So
But
cute.
because he's so far away.
Who's here?
we also have special guest Eric.
I got the hair though. It was bothering me.
Plucking
Eric's
Eric's
here.
eyebrows isn't
Eric.
beneficial right now.
Eric, introduce yourself.
He's back.
I'm not Eric.
Back again.
And I'm Don.
I'm Dawn. You're Eric. I promise that's how that works.
I'm skeptical.
I
We
just
also
wanna-
have Dawn.
Yep.
Yep. There's 5 of us now. That's weird.
Woo! Most
That's a first.
hype podcast with 5 people, and one of them's a lady.
Yeah. I
So-
wanted to have 5 people to start with, but somebody, not you, Dawn.
Okay.
It was not you. It was actually.
Oh, it's the Billy boy.
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
was the
guy?
Billy.
Yeah.
Boy. He
Just
died.
fight him.
Huh?
We
Fight
tried.
him.
I've done that.
Look,
I
we
won.
even watched Soul Eater for him and he didn't show up.
Also,
I
not
enjoyed
good
that
of an
moment, though.
anime.
Don't hate on Soul Eater.
Look, it's not that good of an
It's
anime.
not, but
It's not, but I love it.
But I enjoy it.
Also, Deadpool. That
right, we're not here to talk about anime for
No,
once.
we're here to talk about Skull Poopel.
Yep.
Skull Poople.
Skull Poopel.
It is 2:45.
The sexiest man alive.
It is now 2:45. It was 2:40 when we started.
It's, yep, 2:45.
It's now 2:45 in the morning on the day of Deadpool's arrival.
5
in
minutes and a
theaters.
couple seconds after, on the YouTube bar. I don't know if you guys are keeping track on there.
I didn't keep all that in.
Okay.
We cut all of that.
We could
And
only
we're
be
now-
3 minutes in at this point.
Well, you know what? I
You don't
fucking
know?
Exactly.
Look, we're talking about Deadpool, man.
There's
I'm just
only-
trying to break the goddamn fourth wall! Okay?
That didn't work.
Sunshine.
Also, there's not a fourth wall, seeing as we're talking to the audience always.
Yep.
Fuck you.
God damn it.
You
Alright.
tried really hard, Sunshine.
I just wanted to peek the microphone.
It worked.
I mean, you
that's the thing
succeeded.
Yeah, you did that. Well,
I think that's gonna be a bitch.
I was gonna say almost every time you talk does that. I kid you not.
Yeah, but that doesn't do good.
so we're going to talk about
No,
Deadpool
no,
with
get it.
no spoilers. Then we're going to talk about Deadpool with spoilers. And then I'm going to go to bed.
Well,
No. Then you're gonna go home.
I mean, I could do that too.
I'd appreciate it.
All right.
Enough people have slept on my couch this week.
Leo's kicking you out.
yesterday.
And by enough people, there was one person that has slept on the couch this week.
That scared me.
Unless you have slept on the couch this
I
week.
walked out. I was gonna turn on the PS4. I was gonna watch a YouTube video before I go to work, and nope, dude's sleeping on my couch. What the fuck?
I thought about messaging you before I went to sleep, and I was just like, nah. I'm tired. So Deadpool.
Right.
Gotta stop letting the homeless sleep on your couch, man.
So
It's not homeless, no.
actually, he's one of my friends from work. But yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure I've met.
No, you have not.
him?
Not him.
Now you met him. It was
He
yesterday.
was the one
I mean,
sleeping
he was
on
the
your
one sleeping on
couch.
the couch.
Yeah, that guy.
Funny
don't
thing
remember?
about that is you met Josh from
But
work,
not that Josh.
but not the one that was on the
Okay.
couch.
God,
That's a
like
different
So
Josh.
Leo's just
Definition
having
of
random
irony.
people sleep on the couch.
He's a friend, and
All
he
right.
likes Deadpool.
all right. So without
It's relevant.
Tying it back in. We did it, team.
without going into spoilers, what do y'all think of the movie we just saw?
That was a pretty great Deadpool movie.
It was very solid.
So
You found out what type of movie it was from the very first, 5-minute opening.
You found
credits.
out-
It wasn't 5 minutes, but
Whatever. The opening credits, you knew exactly what this movie was.
You should have
And
known
it
what that was
glorious.
before walking into the theater.
But you
there was
didn't-
no guarantee that it
but-
was going to be
True.
that.
But you didn't know what they were gonna do because we didn't all see it, but we've seen images of X-Men Origins Wolverine Deadpool.
Don't bring that up.
oh, I've
okay?
seen that movie.
I have not, so
Don't
that's
bring
why
that
I'm
up.
trying to
Okay.
out myself.
That
Okay.
wasn't Deadpool.
No, I've
that
seen
was
that
just
movie.
some guy.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay,
It
no.
was just some guy.
I just want. Oh wait,
Just
we'll
fucking
leave that for the
Deadpool
later
shoot
part.
lasers out of his goddamn eyes, okay?
This is the first Fox superhero movie I've seen since the first Fantastic Four movie.
So you haven't seen any of the X-Men movies?
None of them.
Oh,
Good.
I've seen all of them.
Neither have I.
No, good
so-
for you guys.
Actually, I've seen the second Fantastic Four movie too of the first.
I did see
one.
the second Fantastic
I have
Four
seen-
movie. It was fantastically bad.
I've seen
Yeah.
every single Fox superhero movie except for the second new series of X-Men.
Every single one of them sucks dick. I
That
just
being
wanna
said,
point that
by
out.
far the best Fox superhero movie.
Sir,
far.
he's not a superhero.
Yeah.
By
For one.
far the
That
best
was
Fox
made
comic book
blatantly
hero movie.
obvious during this movie.
Again, you used hero again.
Is he not a comic book hero?
No, he's
Just
a comic book
comic book.
character.
Character.
He's an
yeah.
anti-hero.
Whatever.
He doesn't identify as
He's
a
the
hero.
merc with the mouth.
Yeah,
Stop.
You either have to keep them on the table the entire time, or you don't do
I
anything.
forget I talk with my hands.
You can do that. You
You
just
can
have to
do
make
that.
sure you
No,
go like
I hit
this.
things,
Uh-huh.
so we're not gonna do that.
Visual jokes, Watson.
We do those.
I do those. Oh, I just realized my phone's all the way over there. I can't make
Yeah.
obnoxious noises.
Yeah.
We already like picked out where the phones were and described their locations.
I know, but I forgot because I like making noises.
Okay, so basic synopsis: Deadpool can regenerate,
Yep.
and that happened because he had cancer once, and then he tried to fix it. Basically, it's the origin story of Deadpool. Surprise!
Who tried to fix it? What's his name?
I don't know.
What was his name?
I think it was Ajax.
I don't think that was his name.
Can I talk about Ajax for a minute?
Later.
Later.
During spoiler section.
I'm talking about like comic book Ajax.
Later.
Wait for spoilers.
Wait for spoilers.
section.
This is general. I loved the movie. It is the great movie.
So-
and that's it.
I haven't answered how I felt about the movie. You'll have to get back to me because I need to make a new rating system that actually has actual ratings
No, you
instead
don't.
of butts and what's not butt.
Okay.
The fans don't appreciate that, Leo.
I know. I'm steering away from my normal.
Those
No, I
12
go and keep
people.
my hand on my face, and I need to find an actual rating system right now to give this movie.
Those 12 people are gonna be really let down. I just want you to know that.
I'm not
Probably.
super familiar with Deadpool.
That's
but
why I'm here.
I do. I don't. It's kind of hit and miss with me. I don't love the character, but I do enjoy some of the stories he's in, and mostly I like him when he's working off of another character. And this movie does give us that. In fact, this movie has given me a newfound love for Colossus, which is strange.
Spoilers.
Colossus. Everyone knows Colossus is in the movie.
I know. I was giving crap.
I'm
God.
shocked you can have a newfound love for Colossus.
I have a newfound love for.
Look, I was
Negative
unaware that
Teenage
Colossus
Warhead.
had any character.
He doesn't.
Exactly.
This is the first time Colossus has any character whatsoever.
It's true.
He doesn't
even-
talk half the time.
Even in the first X-Men trilogy, he was in there, and he had no character there either.
solely so that he could throw Wolverine. That was his entire purpose for being in that.
He
Yeah.
probably did
Yeah.
a good job.
But
though.
that's Beast's job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All these characters only exist so that Wolverine can be thrown by them.
most of the time, yeah. Although Beast is actually important in the original movies.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he is a super smart scientist, man.
Yeah, it's true, but that's
is-
not why he's
It
important.
was
but yeah.
great because I'm pretty sure he threw Wolverine at Magneto, thinking that would do something.
Look, when you call for the fastball special, you got to do the fastball special.
You just have to
Doesn't work.
aggressively
Doesn't-
believe in yourself.
Doesn't ever work against Magneto.
Not when you throw
Not when,
Wolverine.
not when you throw Wolverine. No,
You
you're
don't
right.
throw Wolverine. That's
No, I
dumb
mean-
as shit.
Nothing Wolverine
Look,
ever works against me.
You had the two X-Men that would have been the least effective at fighting Magneto.
Colossus and Wolverine.
Yeah. Don, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I was surprised. I was worried that I wouldn't like it, but I liked it a lot. But yeah. Got cosplay plans now, which is always a problem.
You're gonna be whatever name is.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead?
Obviously.
Shocked you could remember that.
I want to be a teenage girl.
I
with an
remembered it
attitude
last
problem.
podcast. Good thing you were here to know that or watched it. Thanks.
Well, that was
I'm
your
sorry, I
watch.
haven't
Make
finished it yet.
I don't watch the ones I'm a part of. Why
Man.
would I watch the ones I'm not a part
Make
of?
sure you stick around to the end. I have a special message for you.
It's true, he does.
I'm gonna
That
watch
did
it.
happen. No, I have a new appreciation for her though as a character because I've read that comic book series that she's in.
I didn't
Considering I
she
know,
existed.
considering
Yep.
I know like that she
Yeah.
existed, yeah, that I have a appreciation for her now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I feel the need to search out comics with her in it.
it's only one series of X-Men.
Well,
but
that's
yeah.
disappointing.
Really?
I mean, it's the one where she starts and she might appear more now.
Yeah.
Good.
But there's definitely, I don't know if she's more of a recurring
She's
character.
not a-
Start
But there's
reading
that
Deadpool.
series of X-Men, yes.
I've read some Deadpool.
I mean, new Deadpool. I'm saying she'll probably show up in new Deadpool.
She'll probably show up in New Deadpool now, seeing as she's
Now.
done the movie. But yeah,
There will probably be a collab where it's her, Colossus, and Deadpool.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, they have to find 2 more people so they can form Voltron first.
Yep. True statement.
We'll get to that later, though.
Okay.
Eric.
So I think that's everyone's opinion.
Eric hasn't said
No,
his
I
yet.
think that's everyone's opinion.
Fair, it was not the best thing in the franchise, but my favorite thing in the franchise is the comics, I guess. So that's not fair.
I need you to specify franchise because I'm confused right now.
The Deadpool
Okay,
Okay,
franchise.
that's what I want to make sure. In my
Obviously-
head, though, I was thinking Marvel franchise. I'm just like, wait, you liked other Marvel movies better than this? And I was confused. Okay, keep going with your thought.
I'm not gonna lie. I did like other Marvel movies
I
better than
agree
this.
with that,
I
too.
watched-
Right,
Dude,
I agree with that as well.
I think he said that mostly because I live, breathe, and bleed Deadpool, but it didn't have this big of an impact as like watching the first Avengers did or the second one.
That's one of the.
But then again, it didn't have the budget of those movies either.
I think it's better than the second Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Well, the second Avengers movie, yeah.
Well-
but like,
I guess I don't know. That just it hit me harder because it just the special effects honestly were the biggest thing.
Well, right, yes, but
And this
I do think the story in this one's a lot more solid.
I guess I don't know. I had issues with it, but the OG Deadpool shit fucking doesn't follow it entirely. Still loved it. It's probably one of my new favorite things in the Deadpool franchise, and I like it a lot. It was very solid.
Leo, go.
I already
you
talked.
already talked.
Did you?
Yeah.
I said I'll have to come back to you because I have to make
Oh.
an actual thing.
Okay, well,
I do have
I mean-
a slight thing for the spoilers I want to ask Eric.
I'll be honest, though. I mean, like,
Okay.
overall, I'll be honest with all of you. This is my new favorite Marvel movie.
Really?
Over all of them. And when we come back to talking about all of our favorite Marvel movies in part 2 of Superhero Month eventually, maybe, I'll talk more about that. But yeah.
maybe a month and a half late.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah.
me 3 more screenings of Deadpool, and I'm sure I'll get all the way to my.
I mean,
favorite.
I'm super excited to go see it again on Valentine's Day here on Sunday. So
I will have to think about my top 3 Marvel movies now because it might sneak in there. It's gonna be close.
See, I'm not sure if it will for me. Like, I liked it and I enjoyed it, but I'm a sucker for Guardians.
I actually now have someone on that list of super favorite Marvel movies because I didn't before
It's
getting
not
here
that
tonight.
hard, Leo.
It was for me.
I had my 3 in like 5 seconds of when he put that up on the Twitter.
I know. And
I
now I
didn't
at least
even
have
know.
1, and Dawn reminded me 2.
Guardians.
So
Yeah.
now we're at 2, and I need to find a 3rd.
I really need to look at the repertoire and think about it.
Yeah, if we're gonna include Fox and Sony, then
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed it was Marvel movies.
Okay,
That's what I thought
if
it
you're
was
gonna
gonna be
include
just-
Fox, all you do is you just take Deadpool out of that.
That's
Because what else from
Deadpool's
Fox
the
is
only
good?
one. That
X-Men
from Fox.
First Class, that movie I haven't seen.
Don't
That
care.
movie's not good.
Well, especially if you're
First
just
Class
talking
isn't
about-
good?
I don't appreciate that movie now.
It's pretty mixed.
I've-
Some people,
Oh, no, I'm
some
sorry.
peop-
Days of Future Past.
That's one I haven't seen.
Right,
I
a
okay.
lot
haven't
of
seen
people
it
like
either.
Days of Future Past. First Class is like some people love it, some people
Yeah,
hate it.
it's half and half.
Oddly
I did
enough,
not
don't
enjoy
like
that movie.
X-Men, so I just.
I don't like X-Men in general, but we can... That is
I
a
like
completely different...
the original X-Men series more than I like this new series. And that's saying something, and I might get
Like
shunned
the
for
series of movies?
that. Yeah. And I might get shunned and booed for that.
The movies that no one likes?
Uh-huh.
The movie where Rogue is real weird and whiny?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I like the original ones better than these new ones. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with it's because you grew up with them.
No.
No,
No.
No.
I hate First Class that much.
never seen. I never watched it. That's
Okay.
'cause the first
That's for a
poisoned
diff-
me.
Enough about X-Men other than the 2 that we
Except-
get
We'll
to
be
talk
talking about.
Our general consensus is it's a good movie. Go see it. Go support it. We need more R-rated superhero movies.
It was definitely R-rated.
I have to
Oh,
go
yes.
with my friend
So
Josh,
many
who's on
tits.
Facebook. It was perfect, I think.
For a
So,
Deadpool movie?
For a Deadpool movie.
That's-
Yeah.
I mean, there may have been spots that they could have done
Yeah.
better if they wanted to hold more closer, but I feel it was perfect
And
for
there were
what
some
they
things
wanted
that
it
are
to be.
completely out of their control that they
Yeah.
couldn't have done.
But for what it ended up being, I think it was perfect for what everyone wanted. So I'm excited, and I'm upset with IGN even more. Like we talked about in the last podcast. So,
Wait,
but I also
what?
didn't read that review.
7.5 out of 10, too much water.
Yeah, I didn't. It was something close to that, but yeah,
7.4, but whatever.
it was 7.4. I didn't actually read that review though that day because we were busy filming a podcast.
I was making a Pokemon joke,
The joke-
and Eric went right over Eric's head.
The Pokemon joke is 7.8.
It is 7.8.
Well, it's whatever.
Get your memes right, Watson.
Close enough.
Close is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades.
There were lots of hand grenades in this show.
I
Oh,
know.
there was.
There was at least
literally
one.
the one that
There
was
was at
very
least
good.
one.
There's like 3.
Nope.
Because he threw at least
there
2.
was the,
Oh, that's right.
I remember that.
No, there was at least 3.
When did he throw grenades?
He threw 2 for sure.
Anyway,
was-
spoiler section in 3, 2, 1.
Penis.
You guys couldn't tell he was counting down with his fingers.
With
Go
his
away.
Bullets.
Hey, go away if you haven't seen Deadpool. Go see it and then come back and listen to the rest.
Or if you really don't
In
care.
case
Or if you
Yeah.
really don't care.
In case you don't know what spoilers mean.
It's a thing that goes on the back of the car.
Yes.
Obviously.
Makes it go faster.
Well,
Kind of. Yeah, that's kind of what they're for. A little bit.
Depends.
It depends on the kind.
Now, the one thing that I do know about Deadpool is he gets his super regenerative abilities from Captain America's super serum and Wolverine.
It's,
that's what I wanted to ask.
it's never totally explained if it's Cap or not, because if it was Cap, he'd also get big, hulking huge, and Cap doesn't have regenerative abilities as far as I know.
That's where.
That's where the Wolverine thing
Yeah.
comes in.
That's
It's a lot of, because it was Project X, right? And
Yeah.
Wolverine used to work for Project X.
Yep.
And so they basically just tested. That's how he got his.
blood.
No, he didn't get his blood. from it.
Healing.
He had his healing power because he was a mutant. He
Right.
got his bones were.
the bone.
Oh, adamantium.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, so
So they,
That's how Wolverine got
from
it.
Yeah, that's how
the
Wolverine got
Deadpool
that.
that I've read, or at least what I understand about it, because there was that we were talking about this in Old Chicago before the movie. There was a team up with Wolverine, Captain America, and Deadpool in the before the whatever crisis nonsense, that Secret War, not crisis. Secret Wars stuff. that
Wrong
was-
universe.
Right, yeah. The Secret Wars stuff that was just happening. In that run of Deadpool, you know, what I said, Wolverine and Captain America teamed up with Deadpool. And during that storyline, it was explained that there was some super serum and Wolverine's blood going on with his experimentation. Now, they changed whatever continuity you think of his nonsense to they choke him out.
We can't get some of those characters, so we have to come up with something else.
I mean, they made the joke that they only had enough money for 2 X-Men, and they were 1 B-list X-Men and 1 D-list X-Men.
Who
She's
was
trying.
that X-Men?
I'd like to bring that up though. Where Nega, you want to go with her name again because I can't remember.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Sure, we'll go with that. And so with her, she's actually Colossus actually right now in the current X-Men run, or the one I can think of where she's actually introduced, is actually A rank X-Men, and she's probably a B. Because the run in which she
I'm
appears,
talking popularity.
Like-
not-
I know, I'm talking about rank of X-Men though, because
Okay.
like they, from what I remember of that run of X-Men, they split off into 5 teams, and they each take on new kids. Now she's not on his team for whatever reason, so I don't know why they got paired up. But yeah, she's actually pretty important to that continuity of things because she's on like the main like protagonist of that series group. So she's actually not really wouldn't be. I mean, she's probably D rank in popularity maybe, but she's definitely not.
I definitely had never heard of her before
Yeah.
the
I
first
know.
trailer
No.
dropped.
It
Not
was
many people had.
It was something I thought I found out recently when I was talking to someone at work. But yeah, she's actually pretty important because in the current series of X-Men, somewhere in those series of runs there, she was one of the main protagonists there. And I want to say she was under like Iceman's team or something like that. But obviously, I don't think we could have got Bobby for this movie because he's a little bit too popular. But yeah, it's a little bit easier to get Colossus.
Yeah, I appreciate
Also,
it.
Colossus is kind of important to Cable.
Yeah, Colossus is more important to Deadpool than Iceman is. But yeah.
So fucking excited for Cable. Oh my god.
There was an end credit scene where they announced that Cable was going to be in the next movie. But yeah.
So fucking excited.
Spoilers if you didn't stay till the end of the movie.
But you really should stay till the
Okay,
end of a
So
Marvel
next time you go
movie.
see it, stay
It's
until
That one was weird though, because typically they don't up the lights until after any end credit scenes.
No, they do.
It depends on where the credit
Is
scene
it?
is. Yeah.
You forgot
Yeah.
about the shawarma scene.
True, that is after
the
that.
lights
yeah.
definitely went up, and then we.
Well,
sat
that's because
through.
it's. I guess thinking about that, yeah, it's at the end of all of the trailer,
Yes.
all of the things where typically it's between the start of the actual credits and
Disney.
The
animated
stylized
one,
credits
yeah.
and then the
Also-
scrolling credits.
Yeah.
The fucking intro credits were great.
This
my
ass
God.
hat.
Shit, this
The real heroes of the film.
A moody teenager.
Way
A
overpaid
CGI
director.
character.
Oh god.
I want to point out, they threw. If you looked in
They
there,
threw a
Ryan
nice-
Reynolds' picture was sexiest man of the
Sexiest
year.
man
dude.
alive. We had a Green Lantern card coming out of some dude's wallet.
And then later in the movie, we had Hugh Jackman as sexiest man alive on the same magazine.
Yep. The movie's funny.
No, it was
Movie
great.
is- I did not expect to laugh that much.
No, the entire movie, like, it was really
The
weird.
entire theater was just cracking up.
I just wanna-
all the time.
I just wanna
It
point
was
out, though,
great.
People were cracking up at different times too. Like there was some points where it would be like me and you were cracking up at
Yeah.
the same time, and then like the entire people to the like left of Don. Where there, I want to point out, and I'm really happy there was only one underage person in this movie theater tonight.
Good job, Deadpool.
That we were
you
able to
saved it.
notice.
No, that I looked around before the movie started.
Okay.
He was the only one. And he was wearing like the Deadpool zip up hoodie, which is whatever. But he was the only one I saw. But with that, like, I didn't hear the people
saw
to the left
some
of you
nice
laugh at
movies.
all throughout
No,
the movie.
y'all had me next to weird teenagers.
I didn't.
I didn't
They-
hear them laugh at all
No,
during the
like the
throughout
one
movie.
sitting next to me just looked so uncomfortable about the fact that someone was in a chair next to him the whole time, and I'm just like, I too am uncomfortable.
No
I
worries.
offered to switch with you.
Oh my
You
god.
know,
It's probably the last scene from Inside Out going on in his head.
Have I ever showed you the
don't-
the short that
Girl!
Oh yeah.
Have I ever showed you the short with that movie that comes with that movie?
No.
I need to
Yeah.
because I have that movie over there, but it has a short.
I think
It's
my
great.
favorite character is Deadpool's roommate.
Al.
Al?
Al.
I love
the
her.
black
Oh
blonde.
my
her
god.
name, but
Al in the comics though is the funniest fucking person.
She was pretty funny here
She
too.
takes no fucking shits in the comics either.
She.
I know.
didn't
I don't
really
think
do
we
that
saw
here
her a
either.
a whole
I-
lot to get her to get to that point.
She's one I hope they include her in the sequel. I
She
like
will-
Al.
Well, I mean,
have-
she
She
should
tried
show
to
up there.
assemble IKEA furniture.
That was the best. I
As a
loved
blind
watching
woman.
Deadpool and
You have
Al
to-
debate
It
which
almost-
piece of IKEA furniture was better.
Yes.
Yep.
My favorite part of that entire scene is the
happened.
fact that they know how to pronounce IKEA furniture. I have never heard any of those words pronounced, other than like I've seen them all spelled, but I never knew how to pronounce any of those words.
Well, Deadpool
So-
does.
I have one issue with Weasel though.
Yeah,
He does not fit his character that much in the comics.
They definitely played him.
He's
way
supposed
different.
to be
A bitch.
technological mastermind and a little
a
bitch.
bitch.
I mean, how do you think Deadpool even gets his teleporter? It's because Weasel makes it for him.
I mean, and that might be a thing if we haven't seen that yet.
I guess.
Side of him. I mean, they might be
But-
saving some of
I
that,
mean,
but
that
you think
being
they would have
said, though-
alluded
No,
to
hold
it.
up.
Weasel might be a bitch, but he's also the snarkiest motherfucker in the world of Deadpool too. He gives him so much fucking shit. So that was fairly consistent, but it was I don't know.
I think they cast the Snark character way before they cast anything else on Weasel. They just wanted someone for Deadpool to play off of since they weren't gonna really give him anyone to play off of.
And
Also,
yeah, you
look,
kind of
they-
need someone to play.
Him
have
and Ryan, I
Reynolds
think
play with.
TJ Miller is pretty good friends with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
TJ Miller's a giant insult comic. He was a pretty good choice to play off of a Deadpool character.
I didn't know if he needed to be Weasel though.
I wonder if they're going to introduce a different Weasel for the second movie.
That'd be weird.
They've done that's a thing that's happened in comic book movies before.
Yeah,
I know.
I wonder if they're going to bring Bob back.
he did not kill Bob, which is true.
Hey, Bob. Yeah.
How's the wife?
Had to use Bob to spell out
Jacksonville,
Francis,
right?
though.
fucking
TGIF.
spelling out Francis was so fucking
That was
funny.
great.
See, okay, I have a question for you. I don't remember him actually dying though, being Ajax, because I remember Ajax being an actual important like villain that
He
recurs.
kills Ajax at one point.
Does he?
He
Okay.
reoccurs like twice and then he kills him.
Look,
Because Ajax was basically the guy who was in charge of keeping inmates in line
Yeah.
and beating the living shit out of all of them. And Deadpool was just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you at some point.
Yeah,
And like a couple comics in,
he
ends up
does.
killing
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
Ajax really wanted Deadpool to say his name.
I really would just want to point out.
Just
I don't know who that
audacity.
character, not character, but that actor is. off the top of my head at least, but oh god, he was so familiar looking. Now I've seen
Ajax?
Yeah, I don't know who that actor is off the top of my head, but he is very familiar looking to me.
British villain. You'll find him
I
at
mean,
some
I
point.
think he was some sort of henchman that I could see in my head.
I definitely remember his name from the opening credits as British villain.
Yeah.
But wait, this is serious. There is an important character in Deadpool canon named Bob, right?
No, we're talking about Ajax. Bob?
I know.
He's talking about Bob.
There is an important character in Deadpool canon named Bob, right? The green guy. Is in green. Isn't his name Bob?
We're looking to you for this one, Eric.
The only
think he
Bob
knows.
person I can think of is Bitch Tits from Fight Club, whose name is Bob. It's the only person I can think of off the top of my head is
I'm
Bob.
digging out from all the years. I think you might be right. Does he have a goatee? Look it up. I'm awful apparently at this. It's been a while since I've read
Deadpool,
Oh,
Boba
geez.
Bob,
Fett.
Agent of Hydra.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't use him. Never
We
mind.
can't do
Nope.
that though.
Okay.
No, but that's probably the
That
reference
would
there.
explain
Yep.
why he was.
No, that's
yeah.
that's why I know that's why they called him Bob, but I guess they can't.
I mean, they may be able to, but it's going to be
It's
a
gonna
real
be-
difficult thing.
Well, they can't even make him an agent of Leviathan, because that is still owned by Marvel as well.
It's true.
Because they use that in Agent Carter.
Which is
Yeah,
great.
Ajax. I don't recognize any of these movies.
Let me see.
Transporter.
Oh, yep, that's where it's
Oh
from.
yeah.
Yep, nope, that's what it's from. Okay. He's one of the, like, side villains in Transporter.
Yeah.
Like, he's not an important dude, but I remember his
I
face.
figured.
No, he's just basically a British thug.
He's a generic British villain.
Yeah, but no, he's not even a villain. If I remember right, he's like hired mercenary thug, like Thug A
Bad
kind
guy.
of thing. Yeah, he's not even like one of the main dudes, if I remember right. But his face was super familiar. I think it's because in that movie his head's also shaved,
Oh my.
so that's probably why.
What I really like is this movie isn't just like lols and make stupid jokes 24/7. It goes to like some of the darkest shit Deadpool deals. Like he has such a fucking image issue in all the comics.
Yeah,
Which it's to the point where it tears him apart even, and I
Right.
love that they actually touched on that. I don't know, that was probably the part where I was like, I'm really what the fuck
Well,
is
yeah.
it? Like, because not a lot of Deadpool stuff does that anymore.
Well, because it seems a lot of what people want from Deadpool is the joking around, like
The murder,
Ha, 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 I'm so
the
funny.
unaliving.
I'm going to be
people.
honest. I wasn't a fan of Wade Wilson pre-Deadpool being as jokey as he is when he is Deadpool.
Because he wasn't, and like, well, again, we don't know that for sure because Deadpool's a sociopath who the experiments fucked with his brain so badly he doesn't even remember his own fucking past to the point where he just makes it up on the fly.
He's the Joker.
But
Anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, there's some point, like I said, I love this movie. I think it's pretty close to perfect as it be. There's some points like the psychosis thing where we could have been missing the three Deadpools talking to each other. Should have been nice. I'm really disappointed there wasn't any taco jokes or anything about anything. Just
There
not
was one
related.
chimichanga.
There was one
chimichanga.
chimichanga.
Reference.
And I'm very disappointed we didn't go and talk to Stan Lee. With that, though, I think the fact that Stan Lee was a DJ in a strip club is his best cameo.
Yeah.
So it's somewhere between a toss-up of that or Hugh Hefner, but that is his best cameo in my opinion.
also, the strip club scene is when I started realizing why this movie was rated R.
Oh yeah,
Hadn't caught on before.
lots of nipples.
You didn't notice Ryan Reynolds' dong
Yeah, you did see full dong. There was dong in that movie.
I missed the full dong. I was looking for
It's
it.
in
when
the
he-
fight scene?
Is during
In
the
his
fight
naked
scene?
fight
Yeah,
scene?
I
when
didn't
he's
see.
when he's
When everything's burning.
yeah when he's flying
see
through
his
the
full
air, you
dong.
can
I did.
when he's flying through the air, there's dong.
I saw
I might
ass, and that's when I,
I
knew
saw a
this
lot of
was
ass.
this was. I saw ass when he was flying through the air,
But-
and then that's when
Oh
I knew
my God.
that was his naked fighting
There
scene.
were
But
so many titties
No.
in that movie.
When he flies through the
A
air, you
plus
can
for
see
me.
dong. It's very cell shaded and kind of hard to see, but it's there.
I'm sorry you missed it, Eric. I know
I
you
am
were
too.
excited about
But
You know
it.
how often I want
I'm
to
a-
see Deadpool's
I'm
dick?
I'm a little bit unimpressed by Ryan Reynolds. That's all I gotta say.
They did have to touch up some dong.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Yeah, monster dick though because of the mutation."
Yeah, and it was a lie.
He might have
I
been
mean, I'm sure it looks like the
overcompensating.
rest of his body.
So there's always been one issue I've had with Deadpool is like, how his regeneration works. Is me and Watson are talking about this during the goddamn film. When he cut his
It's
hand
working
off.
exactly how it works in the comics I'm reading.
Okay, because OG,
No, I'm serious. In Spider-Man Deadpool #1, that exact same thing with his hand happened.
See,
Baby
He cuts it
hand.
off.
No.
Baby hand.
I don't remember if he cut it off, but it definitely got
Gets
removed, and then he had a
removed.
tiny baby hand.
I'm sorry, but that was my favorite part. Was just all
Reaching up
baby
and
hand.
touching her face.
Touching Alice face. It's
I
just a
can't
baby
remember
hand.
in the old ones, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't like grow in his back. He just has to be reconnected with
Yeah, he
his
just
limb.
attaches them.
Yeah.
And that's what I remember from Deadpool.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
I'm perfectly fine with baby hand
but
Deadpool.
at the same
though.
time, I'm pretty sure at one point I remember him like regrowing a leg or something. So I'm not sure. It's always different riders.
You
do
could
different
probably
things.
do both though with Deadpool.
And
to be
maybe
honest.
it's just that connecting a limb is a hell of a lot faster than regrowing a fucking
Probably.
limb.
Well, yeah, then you don't get baby hand.
Yeah,
Baby hand's kind of great though. It's like it's gonna be so massive.
That is gonna look huge in this.
Fucking baby
Doug is
hand.
gonna.
I'm just jealous that Deadpool is a better artist than me.
Yep.
Hi, Francis.
Did you notice that it changed?
From the trailer, yeah. Because
No, in the
No,
movie,
the actual.
the speech bubble changes.
did it?
Yep.
I only saw the first one that said "Hey Francis," and then I got
No,
two
no, no.
baby-
Before
Isn't there a
that,
high-
during the
Oh no, I didn't see
credit
it. What did
scene,
it say?
it said "I'm Deadpool."
Oh,
Yeah.
it did.
Hi, I'm Deadpool.
I did notice that. I was thinking more. I was too
When
during
they're
the beginning-
zooming around in the car doing the credits, they show the picture, and in the speech bubble it says "Hi, I'm Deadpool." Later it
Oh.
says "Hi, Francis."
Yeah, it says
Hi,
"Hi Francis." I got too distracted after we started playing the music, and I was singing "Shoop." I was a little bit busy.
I was also a little too preoccupied.
See, I
'Cause-
kind of get Ajax's hatred for the name Francis because it's my middle name, and it's the worst.
Way to just put that on the internet.
Yeah,
Dawn.
good job, Don.
Oh,
Francis. Francis.
you can't really intimidate anyone with
That's
a
a
name
Disney
like
reference
Francis.
no one's gonna get.
Also,
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
That one got it.
Ajax.
No. Okay.
I don't remember. No, he did. But Ajax was a lot bigger in the comics too. Like he was Juggernaut size in the comic books. I remember that. I thought. I'm not saying it's a problem.
He'll come back. It's comic
He's
books.
dead.
Oh, we shot him in the
It's
head.
comic
He's
books.
died in the comics, and guess what? He doesn't ever come back. Ever. Deadpool kills him, and then he's gone from his story.
I think the only thing else I really kind
He
of
served no purpose in the comic
They're
books
time
anyway.
traveling in the next movie.
yeah. The only thing is, I mean, yeah. No, Cable's time traveling in the next movie.
I guess.
I was-
Cable time.
I really
travels
hope it's
back
going to be
to us.
Deadpool versus Cable like the comic book was.
Probably will.
It might start off as that.
Damn it, Wade!
It
Well,
might
that's how
switch.
the comic book, it starts, literally it goes Cable versus Deadpool, then it goes Cable and Deadpool.
And it might be both. It might smash them
Because they
together.
save each other's lives because they're being liquefied because they're
I don't know. The only thing else I kind of
It's
missed
a
from
little
this, and we might just not have gotten there yet, is Mexican death.
Okay, how I have seen her in the game.
Yeah, she doesn't
She's
really
never
show up.
appeared in the comic.
That's not true. She's
She's been-
well, it's never been Mexican
No,
death.
No,
in
it's
comics.
never been. I'm not gonna say Death has appeared in the comics a lot. She's just
Yes.
always been.
She's just
Grim
death.
Reaper,
Yeah,
actual death.
she's not Mexican death like in the video,
I'm
which
a
I
little
enjoy.
upset. Death. Oh yeah, no Mexican Death. So fucking hot. Oh my god.
Well, so was Vanessa.
Speaking
She
of which,
is.
are we gonna get to that?
Which is why that kind of, which is why I thought that might have been something.
Oh yeah, there's a
foreshadowed, 'cause
love story
There's
in
a
this
love
movie.
story in
'Cause
it,
the
and it's
gray and
actually
black.
semi-decent.
It's
okay.
cute.
There's a lot of love stories in Deadpool though.
Yeah.
I don't
like
care for the love story.
Deadpool and Spider-Man.
See,
Deadpool,
I'm gonna be
Spider-Man.
honest. I liked the love story more
I am
than I liked
so
like,
disappointed
actual romantic comedy
that we are
love
never
stories.
going to get a Deadpool and Spider-Man.
You don't know
movie.
that.
Yep.
No,
Never say never, okay?
you're never going to have Fox and Sony agree on anything.
Let me believe. I just
You
want
know, we
those
can
two to
just
be
make a
banging.
fan-made movie for Eric. We'll just get some cosplayers together. It'll be fine.
It'll just be
No.
a porno. At some
Shut
point.
down.
It'll literally just be a porno.
Cease and desist.
Yup. I'm not into that.
We could get a Lego Spider-Man and Deadpool game.
It's true. We could
That's
get that.
already happened.
That's
isn't
already
it?
yeah. Aren't they both in Dimensions?
No,
They're both-
neither of them
they're
are in
both
Dimensions.
in Lego
Marvel superheroes,
everything.
yes, but there's no interaction between the two.
Well,
Deadpool's
like
just
this-
kind of there.
Yeah.
True.
They're going
he's
through
not in the
some rough
story.
times
Yep.
in their relationship.
According to
Taking it
according
back.
to Peter, they don't have a relationship, but it's okay.
You know,
Clearly, it's just because Deadpool had to steal Tony's jet. You know, caused some friction.
That happened. Yeah.
That was the best cartoon.
But no, I mean, I thought this movie was great, and you're right. I mean, Vanessa was adorable. I thought how they introduced her was great.
Cute.
I really don't care for the love story.
I'm glad I'm going to go see this on Valentine's Day.
I just
It's
want
there.
this to
I don't think I
You
care.
say that, but your favorite joke in it was the Lent one, I think.
Right. That is a fantastic joke.
Yeah, that joke was pretty great.
During the sex montage, they're just having
Happy Halloween.
happy every single holiday, and then it cuts to them reading books across from each other, sitting in chairs, and Wade's just like, Happy Lent.
That was so fucking funny.
Abstinence.
Oh my god.
Well, they gave up 6 for the Lent.
Exactly. That's the joke.
So is
I knew.
Deadpool moving out of his crack house now?
Who will Al live with then?
I don't know.
Weasel.
Weasel.
There's no.
Actually, that's been a thing.
I mean, Weasel.
There's no crack house.
That
Where 12
was
people
ex-
sleep together and
There's
they all
a
share
kilo of
condoms.
crack buried somewhere.
That is their
And the cure for
That was
blindness.
right next to the cure for
Oh,
blindness.
Yeah.
Go find it. Good luck. Hey Wade, where's your bag? God damn it!
Oh my god.
all that preparation.
The
No.
taxi
The
guy.
taxi
Taxi driver
driver.
was so good.
There's an Indian taxi driver in this movie.
Who probably the better love story, honestly.
Yeah, no.
Who has lost to his betrothed to his cousin.
Better looking cousin.
So to his better looking and
Craftier
more craftier cousin. So Deadpool tells him that he should can't remember what he says, but
Kill him and kidnap his love.
not yet. He just tells him to don't give up.
Originally-
Like, don't
yeah.
let go.
You can fight him. You will win.
Yeah, the first time.
And then we get back to that guy.
Much later in the movie.
He hits a bump. We hear a scream. Who's that? Oh, it's his cousin in the trunk. I'm so proud of you.
And then Deadpool double talks trying to play up
Trying to say
Colossus. And then he's just like, when they all leave, he's like, I'm so proud of you.
I like how much Colossus
You-
cares about breakfast.
Yeah. Well,
I like how much
Protein
Colossus
bar.
is made into a character.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is Russian Captain America in
He
this
is.
movie.
that's already a thing. Sorry, he can't be Russian Captain America.
Language Wade.
He is a
He's
Russian
watching a little
general.
babby.
The car fight. Can we talk about how great the car fight was?
It's the test footage.
It
What do
was-
you want?
I mean
Not
like,
all-
all of it
at
wasn't.
the end of the
I know.
fight where he starts like where you actually get the good parts.
It's
like
a
the guy
little-
crashing into the fucking sign and
Oh, right.
splatting against it.
No,
This
the
is
head
rated
getting-
R!
The head getting
Boom.
ripped
The head-
off by a motorcycle chain.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. The
Oh.
second half, I'm like, I'm in the right goddamn movie.
He was up there when I got here.
Oh god.
Wade breaking his arms on Colossus and leg. No, this movie.
Well, and then Angel had no issues punching him.
Yeah,
also
she
super
I
strong.
know. I know.
I don't know where her strength comes from though, because I'm a little bit concerned on
Here's
the.
the thing.
Huh? No, that's not what I meant. I'm concerned on the fact of physics-wise of Colossus lifted her up in the air and she threw herself up further and ripped him down and then suplexed him over her. I don't know where she got strength for that because she has no momentum in the air. Though.
Yeah.
She finally started to gain a character when she was fighting Colossus.
It's true.
Not really.
Not really.
She got a little bit more.
She
of
showed a
one,
little
but
bit of boob.
No, we didn't
Captain-
even see that Captain
Captain Russia
Colossus
was just like,
Captain America Russia was a little bit squeamish about that and was like, just go ahead and put that away. It's okay. I'll let you.
and he
then
didn't
die.
let us see it.
And then Dick Punch.
look, you can only
Yeah.
have so many tits in a... It's an R-rated movie. You gotta keep your quota.
You can have, like,
I don't know, we
You
had
can
a
have
lot
like all the tits in an R-rated movie.
It's true. I'm
They
pretty
definitely covered 3.
No vagina.
pretty sure there was
Probably because of the
almost a
actors,
vagina there.
Probably because
We're
of the
real
actors,
close.
though.
That could be.
I'm pretty sure there was vagina on some of those strippers.
Like full on vagina.
I think there's full on vagina.
there
on
was
some of
not
those
full on
strippers.
It was
vagina
close.
in the way that you need to have full on.
Yeah,
vagina.
there was not full on vagina in the way that it makes it an X-rated movie. But
Yeah.
we were
Yes.
close.
There were no legs spread, but I mean,
Exactly.
We were
We were
close.
close.
it was.
And from
damn
what I've
near.
heard, the DVD Blu-ray is going to be
It's gonna
X-rated,
be unrated.
unrated.
Yep.
So
Buying that.
Kind of has to be.
the
a
joke that
goddamn
I have
heartbeat.
heard is that it's just going to have the avocado scene in the movie. Is what I keep hearing.
I want that to be a thing now.
Oh my god.
Avocados. That just makes me have like
Podcast
flashbacks.
redo when the Blu-ray comes out.
I'm okay with that. We could all have a movie night.
In high school, we had to watch this video where it was the story of Oedipus as told by vegetables.
So you watch VeggieTales?
No, but there was an
No.
awkward
Not
vegetable sex scene.
VeggieTales.
Like there were 2 tomatoes in a bedroom, and it was just like an uncomfortably long amount of time.
Was there ketchup involved afterwards?
Was there mayonnaise?
Dude, it was
Mayonnaise
no,
and lettuce?
No,
Did anyone get the joke of making no
Yes,
cats?
I get it.
we
Nice.
get it, darling. But it was just Oedipus is told by vegetables, and it was just like, what?
There's
No.
ketchup all over the place afterwards. Can't eat for shit.
That was probably one of the weaker parts of the movie, though, was the villains weren't anything really.
Who cares? It's an
Yeah.
origin story. You gotta
I
get
have
to
to
movie
make-
2 before the
If
villains
I have
get
to make
interesting.
a complaint, though,
Unless you're an Iron Man, but continue.
if I have to make a complaint, though, yes, Iron Man's. Oh my god. But if
You're
I have to
not
make a
there.
complaint, though, it's the villains kind of suck.
Look, at least it's
It
not
didn't
Deadpool, but
feel-
evil. Like every other origin story movie that we've had
Iron Man.
from Marvel. All of them. All of them.
It's true. It's all blank versus evil.
Captain America,
Yeah.
Red Skull.
Iron Man,
Well,
the
Red Skull
Hulk even.
does.
Red Skull is Captain America, but evil. They explain it in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
It's true. I also want to point out, even in Ryan Reynolds'
Does
other
Thor even
superhero
have a
movie,
villain?
it's
No.
good versus evil.
Well,
But see, the Parallax is very, very different than Green Lantern.
Well,
that
I
wasn't
feel
even
like-
parallax in that movie the way they put it.
No, it was a weird cloud.
I feel with Deadpool, you can't really have an evil Deadpool as much. He just
No, but my point is, the villain doesn't have the same powers.
yeah.
They could have live people. It's alive.
Just
It's a
wake
live
up.
puddle.
Also, he has like the dumbest.
Unalive.
Ajax has the worst mutant ability. I can't feel pain.
That means I
That's not
can
his.
keep going
that's not
at
his,
you until
that's
I
not
break.
his ability, though.
It
His
is.
ability was fast
I can't
reflexes.
feel.
Fast reflexes.
No, his
and
ability
can't
was
feel
fast
pain.
reflexes, and then the serum burned out his nerve system so he couldn't feel.
And
And
yet
then
I
he
saw
couldn't
him
feel
wince from
anything
getting
else.
punched several times.
Yeah, anything.
He should have gone down a lot quicker than he did because he didn't have any pain reflexes. Because then he would have just gone until, he couldn't have gone
Just
anymore.
bled out.
He wasn't that interesting.
No, he's boring.
He isn't interested.
He was
I know.
boring. She was not. She kind of kicked the living shit
But
out
look,
of Colossus.
Yes.
every villain can't be Loki.
Lemons.
Do you want?
I mean, yes, every villain is lemons,
No,
but
every
not
villain is a line. Have you ever?
Oh,
Every
Thor.
single villain has a
There you
line.
go.
Thor doesn't have an evil Thor. He just fights a big
He
statue.
fights Loki.
He just fights a big statue in his
Loki's
first movie.
kind of
No.
evil Thor.
Okay,
Not
but
really.
does he
But not
actually even
really.
fight him? All he does is he fights a statue in his first movie, and then that's it.
Yeah, but see, no one
And then the
likes the
second
first
movie
Thor
happened.
movie.
Yeah.
Yep, and less people like the second movie.
The second movie happened.
I like
But
Thor
the
in
second
Avengers.
movie has
What that's
the
about.
ninth Doctor in it.
Don't care. Still not
Yes.
a good movie.
No one likes Ninth Doctor.
That is a lie.
I liked Christopher Eccleston.
That is a blatant lie.
I know. The two people
I
sitting
like-
directly next to me like Ninth Doctor. I do not.
I was gonna say I like
I also like Ninth
Metal
Doctor.
Jaw from.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you
G.I.
have you
Joe?
watched Doctor Who? Oh, okay.
He plays the metalhead dude in G.I. Joe Revengeance or whatever the first one is.
Didn't watch that movie.
Yep.
Yeah. So like Ant-Man, Iron Man,
Ant-Man, obviously.
Well,
Iron Man,
yeah.
Captain
obviously.
America,
Hulk even.
Hulk. Thor's the only one.
Yeah.
And even
And
then,
Guardians, but whatever.
Thor's just kind of got to go pick up his little brother from being a brat sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Guardians technically do,
But-
but yeah. It's kind of hard to
That's
have.
that's a
yeah,
team movie, so
Yep, it's
evil
different.
team.
Yeah.
Like I was saying,
Or evil guy.
not every Marvel villain has to be Loki or the Purple Man or Agent what's his bucket from Shield.
when now?
What?
The guy who went rogue on Agents of
Oh,
Shield.
yeah, I can't remember his name. I know
for
who you're talking
Grant.
about.
Not Grant.
Stop before I got there.
No, Grant.
Is it Grant?
It's Grant. Yeah, pretty boy.
That's his first name. I forget his last name.
Warren.
Yeah, Agent Warren.
Yeah, good job, Don. That's why we have you here.
Too bad he's dead now.
Spoilers!
Spoilers! I am
We're
not
in the
caught
spoiler
up.
section.
Neither am I. No, but we
Not
can't
for
not for the show.
Okay, we haven't talked about Deadpool
Catch
for
up.
Ugh.
like 5
You'll get
minutes.
I need to catch
It's not on
up.
Hulu. They're on like episode 7 on Hulu.
Oh well,
They don't have all of it on there.
that's your problem.
It is my problem because I'm lazy and I don't want to go do illicit
Here we
things.
Or you could
Here we
download the
go.
ABC app and wait through commercials.
Fucking
a lot of
song
work.
stuck in my head.
What? Shoop? Shoop's a good song by Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
It's a good song. It makes me every time. I would play that trailer just to watch that. But here's the thing. I even told you during the middle of that movie and at the end of it. Every time I hear that song, you just see Allison Brie singing it from lip sync battles.
Yeah.
The Deadpool
Allison
song
Brie's
is great.
Deadpool song is also
I
good,
like
but
the
Allison
Deadpool
Brie is
song.
attractive.
The one thing I was really kind of confused about is Colossus really seemed to care if he killed Ajax, but the other guys, less important. 'Cause Deadpool
Well,
just
those
Because
killed
they're
a
henchmen.
bunch
Those
of
are
guys.
they're
Those
henchmen.
are just henchmen.
Those wouldn't have
don't
made
They
it-
were
No.
actively firing at you.
And
though.
those wouldn't
That's
have.
true, but
those
the other
wouldn't have-
guy was actively trying to murder
When
him.
But
you-
those
But
wouldn't
he
have
was
made-
already on the ground
It's-
and
Yeah.
incapacitated.
You gotta remember, it's not okay to execution style somebody.
Yeah.
Plus,
That's not
you can-
hero.
Just
can
wait
kill-
for him to punch you
You've got to
again
take
and
4
go for it.
moments.
I was gonna
4
say
or
that
5
wasn't a
moments.
superhero moment. So
You can't
You
kill.
have
You
4
can
or
kill
5
people if
moments
they
that
have.
you
Alright,
if you're
you
you
can
are
kill
hero.
armed enemies, but you can't kill unarmed enemies. That's not superhero like.
yeah,
And
it was
Deadpool definitely unarmed both of his arms.
Yep.
He thoroughly unarmed that guy.
Yeah, but he was dead. Though.
He unalived him.
It's true. But we're not the
I'm
spectacular.
a little
Spider-Man,
upset he
Not
didn't
spectacular.
shoot the villain sooner. I feel like
He let Colossus talk too long.
yeah, the joke
But
slowly was like, "Come on, we know what's gonna happen. Just do it at this point."
Colossus has a weak stomach.
Maybe yes.
though. Wait, can
Maybe
did
it's
anyone?
just me, but I think the fact that they let it draw on
Me too.
enough made the joke a little bit
Oh,
funny.
Me
yeah.
too. Did anyone notice that Colossus?
Eric and I were both saying he's gonna shoot him.
We,
Just-
I
come
knew
on.
he was
We
gonna
knew,
shoot
but it
him.
was
I
still
knew
just
exactly
like-
what was
Actually,
gonna
I
happen,
was
but
debating-
it was the shock of waiting. When's he gonna do it? When's he
Colossus
gonna do
took
it?
too many pauses, though. That's my thing. He took too many pauses.
He's
in
Russian.
you-
Right, that's not my thing. There were like legitimate breaks
Uh-huh. Like,
in his
stop.
speech.
You gonna shoot him, and that would have. I don't know.
If,
there
to
was
make the
two-
joke funnier, Colossus would have just had to keep talking and talking. We cut to Deadpool and just like
Like,
I like when that we got
Don't even
Grandma
cut to
Pistol
Deadpool.
killed.
they
us.
don't at all. They
That's
don't-
what makes it funnier. You don't know when it's coming.
no,
I
I
agree.
could pretty much assume when it was coming.
I like Grandma Pistol though.
But no,
Yeah,
there was
Al
two
Pistol
ways
kills
that could
best.
have gone, and one was directly from the video game, and I don't even care. Is if Deadpool just shot himself?
Oh, that happens.
see, but the thing about this Deadpool is he's a new Deadpool. He doesn't know if he can. I mean,
He got
he
stabbed
did.
through
stabbed
the
in
he
brain.
got
brain.
stabbed through the brain.
Yeah,
With a railroad
He
spike, I
got a
think.
little loopy at
He was
that
also
point.
burned.
And cartoon
Burned
animals.
entirely.
That was a great scene.
He knows he can die and still come back. Maybe he
I
doesn't
don't
know if
think-
he can die.
I don't know what he knows. We don't know what he knows and what he doesn't know yet.
Would have been funny though.
It
I would have giggled my ass off if he had just shot
I-
himself in the head.
And I was expecting the movie to pull an Emperor's New Groove at least once, and that didn't happen.
Yeah, you were surprisingly really
okay
bummed
with
out
that.
about that, and
I was
liked
okay
it.
with that.
I do like it when he fast forward and went all the way to his masturbation. Scene.
Yeah,
That
And
was
then they
funny.
back it up and go right up until his masturbation scene where you see him grab a tub of lotion
And a
And
unicorn.
and a
unicorn.
unicorn.
The unicorn. Don't really get it.
it's Deadpool. Chill.
I'm not ranting about. I'm just like it's a little weird.
It's random.
Yeah.
It's great.
Because we didn't get any memes in the rest of the movie.
He did actively touch the camera though, so
Once.
Yeah.
twice
Twice. He got the
Get
gum. What was
goo
the other
off of
time?
thing.
when he moved
Moved
it
the
away from
camera
Agent
over.
Oh,
Smith.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I feel that will be the other scene that's actually in the movie, in the DVD movie.
Nah.
If they're doing unrated, no, I feel that would be in there.
Nah, that'd take away a fourth wall break.
Oh, I guess that's true. It might.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. See, here's the thing: if they do unrated, I don't know all what's going to be in there except maybe more blood.
Probably.
You might see vagina. Probably,
Probably just
not.
more
They
blood.
they cut
Probably
off
just more
they
blood.
cut off before a couple of
There'll probably just be more.
What was
sex
going
scenes
to be very
between
gruesome.
him and,
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. Her name didn't matter to me, honestly.
No, her
I
name
think
doesn't
Vanessa
matter at all.
was nice. I liked Vanessa.
I think
was-
she's going to come back though with mainly because every time I saw her, I kept looking at the black and gray hair in her hair. I don't know. To me, that just is death and dying. So in
Think
my
she's
head,
gonna die and come back as death?
no, she
no,
just is
that
death.
would make sense.
No,
Death
she
is a
just
hooker.
death. Yeah, like
I
that.
mean,
that
that's
makes
just
sense to me.
normal.
I mean,
He would have died way beforehand. Death only has an interest in Deadpool because
He
Deadpool
didn't get
can't
cancer
die.
until after he met her, right? Okay.
Well,
I'm just
he
saying.
probably had cancer the entire time. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
You're ruining my point.
I'm just saying. The only reason Death is even into Deadpool in the comics
It's because he can't
is because
die.
he can't die, and it's a forbidden love
She
for
can't
her.
have.
I
him.
know.
And the only reason Deadpool's into it is because he really wants to bang her.
Mm-hmm.
Also because he can't die.
And he's just like, he always promises they will, but because she's the one promise.
But we're
everyone makes,
missing
but
the
he can't.
important love triangle here because the other third is owned by Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't.
But we
have,
gotta-
we can't have Thanos invading for Death Pussy.
It's true. It's not wrong. No, there's the thing about this movie. They rumored already and are writing a script for the second one.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with that right now. My problem is, and I'm looking forward because it's going to be cable, and so that's perfectly fine. If they do anything after that, though,
Love it if
it's
it's
going to
not
be
cable.
difficult because the only thing that they can
They
use
don't
right now
ha-
is X-Men.
They want to do X-Force.
I'm so frustrated with the entire situation right now because I want Deadpool to bounce off of everyone he can't.
Yeah.
You want Spider-Man. We need Spider-Man, but we can't.
I don't think
have
I want
him.
Spider-Man yet.
You do.
No.
I don't want
Not
Spider-Man.
the Spider-Man that they're casting.
Well,
no,
no.
I don't want that Spider-Man in Deadpool.
I don't want him
And this
yet.
Deadpool.
You know what?
If
And
he
he's-
gets older, I'm okay with that.
If we can get Tobey Maguire in
Oh,
the Deadpool movie,
God.
that'd be fantastic.
I want
though.
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. If we're
I
going that,
mean-
I want
I like
Andrew
Andrew
Garfield's
Garfield
Spider-Man.
No, I'm just saying, get the actor in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
care what
as
he's
Spider-Man,
playing.
just some guy that Deadpool hits on.
He can awkwardly dance. He's good at that.
Yeah.
So can I Andrew Garfield?
I really wish he could be in Civil War.
He's
wish
not
it
going
could
to
be
show up
in
in Civil War.
anything.
They're gonna. There's so much that's gonna be going on in Civil War.
Yeah,
at the
but I
moment.
just wanted to
I'm
show
s-
up like
yeah,
in
I'm still
the
worried about that movie
background
just
of
to see if-
Civil War.
I'm still worried about
I
that
don't.
movie.
I don't want
We'll
him
do
to
a
play
podcast
part in
about
it.
that later.
I don't want him to play a part.
Well,
at
not
all
until
in
after that
Civil
movie,
War.
though.
I know.
I just want him to be like walking around in like a city or something, and he
But
just
they
like
can't.
stops, stares at the fight, and then continues on his way.
He has to spike the camera though
But
first.
they can't.
Like if he shows up in any movie that isn't his own, he has to spike a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they can't.
I just have a feeling Civil War is gonna be really intense and serious as is, and
That's why you need him in it.
you don't necessarily need
Comedy
him in
and
it.
tragedy go hand
That's
in
what
hand.
Ant-Man's for.
That is
Ant-Man's
what
in
Ant-Man's
the movies.
for.
Look,
Yeah.
Ant-Man's
comic
not even
relief.
that goddamn funny.
I never saw that
Nah,
movie.
I
I've yet to see that
disagree.
movie.
I did not watch the movie because I
probably
don't
should see
like
that
his
movie.
character.
Probably
Okay,
should
here's the
before
thing.
that
I've seen of
before
him,
Civil War, but
not
I haven't.
funny.
That movie is hilarious.
It is.
But always why
Part
it's
of it
hilarious
is when he
is
goes
the
and
background
fights
characters.
on the fucking Thomas the Train set.
That is
It is.
fantastic.
That's
That is
the
a well.
funniest scene, but that's it.
That's a well shot scene.
Yeah.
Like maybe
It's not the funniest scene.
all right.
No, it is
You'll
not.
have to make me watch it then, but
Okay, I'll buy it.
Eric, you need to
I was
watch
gonna say,
it
look
not for
about it, 'cause I'll buy
Ant-Man,
it.
but for some of the background
because I've
characters.
read,
Baskin-Robbins.
I've read a minuscule amount
Baskin-Robbins.
about.
Baskin Robbins knows.
Baskin Robbins knows everything.
Baskin Robbins finds out.
Okay, because I've read
32
like
flavors.
I've read a minuscule amount of his comics, and I fucking hate his character.
Hank Pym or
The other guy.
the second guy or the third guy. The third guy's an asshole. The
I-
first
Original
guy's
Ant-Man
is
awful,
also
too.
an asshole. The second guy, he's okay.
Which
I,
one's the
I read the one
scientist?
where he's
The first guy.
a
Yeah.
fucking
Ant-Man
prick
is
to
a
his
Hank
wife.
Pym.
jerk to Wasp
That's-
all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Abusive.
Hank Pym's
jerk
an
face.
asshole.
Accuses her of flirting.
I don't
with all
remember the name of the
Avengers.
second guy, but third guy is even more of an asshole if you can believe it.
Also,
Whatever.
you know what I'm upset about the
Whatever
second
Paul
Avenger
Rudd's
movie
character is.
that what's the robot guy's name?
Ultron.
Ultron.
Vision?
In the fucking
Vision?
Titan. No, Ultron. His like love it. If you remember,
Vision's not a robot.
Ultron's love interest in the
Kind of.
comics
He's an
a little
He's-
bit.
He's an android.
Does anyone remember the lady that Voltron's totally into
In the comics?
in the comics? Yeah,
No.
I can't remember.
No, off the top of my head, no.
She's like almost exactly the same, just another robot lady.
Cool.
I liked her character. But no, she was Wasp. Is why, because like
Oh.
she was Wasp, got robot because she died, put into a robot, and then starts like fooling around with Ultron. I think that's what wanted to be in the movie.
I don't think we get to do that story anymore. So
No, we're doing.
No,
next
Voltron's
one
dead.
is next
Ultron
one is
not Voltron.
Ant-Man.
Voltron
and-
is referenced in this
Wasp.
movie quite a lot for some reason, though.
Maybe Ryan Reynolds just has some weird fetish with Ultron.
Voltron.
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 Got a
And
V. Got to get
Ultron.
those lions.
Yeah, it was
do
a little
want-
oddly
What?
fucking.
I just wanted X-Force, just everyone put their rings together.
We still need 2 more. We only have 3. He even said, well, it's like we were 3 lions that became into a bigger thing.
Giant lion.
We need 2 more to get Voltron.
I kind of want.
Who else is in the X-Force?
Oh my god!
I don't
So Watson didn't watch Wolverine's origin movie. But,
Correct.
So he didn't get the toy joke, but holy
Nope.
shit, that joke fucking.
No, that joke was great.
Everyone else got it. I didn't get
What
it.
was the toy joke?
The toy joke was the toy Deadpool
His-
from X-Men Origin.
Things
Yeah.
things turned sideways in a colossal way. In the most colossal
And then
way,
there
and then
was,
they cut to the Deadpool
okay.
toy from
Yeah.
Wolverine Origins.
I-
Like,
Is
that
okay,
when
maybe
they
not
sewed
the
his
I-
mouth shut?
Yes, that
Yeah.
was his. That was the. Sorry, people listening.
Deadpool.
Quotation mark. Fucking Deadpool in X-Men Origin, which was so fucking aggravating. They're like, let's make the most hilarious, fucking iconically known for being the smartass, and just make him a mind-controlled laser beam shooting, fucking blade shooting out of his arm, fucking motherfucker.
We have a lot
They
of
didn't
people.
talk.
We have a lot of people in the X-Force. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Who are
Here's the
important
thing,
ones?
though.
I don't know.
Cable.
Yeah, Cable's in the X-Force.
How many can they afford?
Cable, Deadpool.
Cable.
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 Nope. Colossus.
They're not gonna cast the new Wolverine for the next Deadpool movie.
No, I know. They're not gonna.
That's why they didn't put him in this one.
Nah, Hugh Jackman was in this movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman was in this movie.
And this mask.
He was in there twice. No, they're not getting any of these people except for they already have Colossus.
Colossus, Cable, Deadpool.
Cable.
Who else?
No, there's a
Megasonic Teenage
list.
Warhead.
It's a long list.
There's a
I know,
list.
but find
Current members:
someone.
Dr. Nemesis, Domino, Forget Me Not, Marrow, Psylocke.
They can't get Psylocke.
They
Well,
can't
actually,
get
no, they
Psylocke.
can get
They can.
Psylocke.
They've already cast Psylocke.
Yeah, they can get Psylocke. She's in the whatchamacallit movies.
I don't know who all Fox has the rights to at the moment.
Every-
Cyclops.
I don't think it's everyone.
They don't have
It
everyone.
is.
I don't think
Who
it's all
wants
of them.
Probably not all
Cyclops
of
in
them.
a Deadpool movie?
They have Cyclops,
Fuck Cyclops.
Cannonball for sure.
Like they even have Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
They have Nightcrawler. And that's Wolverine and X-23 is the ones on this list that I know. Oh, they
No.
have Storm.
I really like the Marvel Cinematic Universe
technically don't own
because
X-23.
the X-Men don't exist.
Not anymore.
They never did.
They did during the
Technically.
The
during
X-Men kind of
Wolverine
ruined
movies.
the X-Men kind of ruined the Marvel Universe for me, to be
They
honest.
do. They're not.
There's too many teams.
They're the like. They're the,
No, because they don't make sense.
Who, X-Men?
The X-Men don't make sense to exist in the same
Have we
universe
ever
as
had
the
this
rest.
conversation?
Not on the podcast.
Okay.
We've had this conversation hundreds of times.
Hundreds of
so-
times. Everyone at this table knows that I don't like the X-Men because they don't make sense to me. Why? That society doesn't accept them, but they're free to accept every single other enhanced
Because they're
human.
not in the Marvel universe.
They are.
Yes, they are.
No.
But
They
simultaneously
live in separate
are.
universes.
No, they don't.
No, they
Yes.
They
Not
do
anymore. Even if they did, not
After
anymore.
the Secret Wars, they don't, but before they did.
I don't
Because
not-
there was
no.
because there was a few that
There
transferred
was a
over, being
ton
like,
of crossovers.
yeah, it's just the crossovers, but otherwise they don't live in the same universe with the rest of like the superheroes.
I don't think that was ever true.
That is for sure true. I know that for fact.
The most ironic shit for me to feel though is I hate X-Men just as much because they don't make sense and they leak into the Marvel universe all the time, and yet simultaneously love Deadpool because he leaks into the Marvel universe all the goddamn time.
Do you know what
Deadpool
one of my
almost doesn't feel like a mutant though.
Oh, he's not. He's an experiment, and I don't fucking care if they say he's a mutant or whatever.
yeah.
He's
Well,
just
they're
a
going to brand him as a
psycho-
mutant because he's
He-
in the
because he's
X-Men
X-
world.
Because
But-
we're the only company that's allowed to use that word.
Yeah, that's why.
weird
That's
about
why in
that.
Agents of Shield, it's not mutants. It's
Enhanced.
Enhanced.
That's why Quicksilver isn't a mutant.
That's also why that movie that's coming out, the last one is they're Inhumans. They're not enhanced. They're Inhumans.
Inhumans is a whole
That's what
different
that
thing.
Well,
Inhumans are
Inhumans
different.
is a
That's a
different.
whole
It's-
different
they
thing.
call them that in Agents of Shield, though. Too.
Right, yeah,
Yes.
but that's
No, but
completely
the
different.
Inhumans
Yeah.
short, like
I know.
That's
Inhumans are
where they're
different than-
going.
Yeah, I know. That's where
X-Men
they're
and
going.
Inhumans are different.
A little bit.
No, they are
No,
two
absolutely
very
separate.
separate things.
Not Agents of
Separate?
Shield.
No, they are separate. The thing with Inhumans are they alien blood or
Oh,
something.
right.
yep.
Mutants are just people.
We're mutant. We mutated.
I guess I'll give you that one right now.
We're making a movie about them.
Either way,
And they're a big plot,
2019, I think.
and they're a
It's the
big
last
distracting
movie right now.
plot point in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It is the last movie right now that's released, or that's.
I do like this season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I don't.
Which makes you
There's no
wonder if they're
focus.
going to carry that over into the movie,
I need to watch Agent Carter.
which would be
Sweet
really
good.
I
interesting.
know. I've seen the whole first season.
Good.
I've seen none of the
Need to
show.
watch
I haven't watched
Um,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Agent Carter.
Agent Carter's much better.
Oh,
Agent
yes,
Carter's
it is.
pretty good.
I haven't watched any of it.
I don't have any interest
like
in
Agents.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well,
I never liked
I'm
S.H.I.E.L.D.
okay with
The
that
thing
because
with
I
Agent
didn't
of
like
Carter
it
is
either.
Peggy Carter is just such an amazing
Agent
character.
of Carter.
I'm
Yes.
tired. Did you know that?
It is
Why? It's only
Dying.
3:44.
344. Thank you. I can't. No.
That would be why.
I told you it was an hour-long podcast.
Sometimes it's an
At
hour and a
least.
half.
How long have we gone for?
An hour.
An hour.
Eh.
Remember when we started at 3:45?
No.
2:45. 2:14. No, 2:30. It was like no, it was like 2:30 something when we
We're
first
almost
started.
up to the amount of time the movie took.
Hour 48 minutes.
Yeah.
That's no, we're not there yet.
No, I don't know. At the end of the game, I mean, I think we covered most of it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'm trying to think. I feel like we missed something, but
I mean, we probably did. We usually do. Usually it's Eric.
I honestly have been more on point on this podcast than any other time except for the
Video game
one.
podcast.
Yeah.
that was also a rambling mess. So
That was a rambling.
I-
It was a
I-
rambling
I
match.
feel like I was on point, and I even had my facts for this one because I sure as shit have been watching, reading, and doing everything Deadpool for this one. You're welcome.
Okay, so we won't have Eric on for a while.
Yep.
Unless he gets a microphone.
And watches the stuff I'm supposed to.
It's okay. I never do, anyways.
we're doing something pretty soon that you'll be there for.
Look, I thought this was. I looked at the schedule and it said 16, so I thought we were recording this on the 16th. and I
No,
had time to
that's
buy
when it
mine.
goes
Are
out.
we doing a Batman v Superman one?
Yes,
Okay,
I
you'll
don't
be there
want
for
to watch
that.
that movie.
You will.
I don't want to watch it.
it'll be great.
It looks so dumb.
But that trailer.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
But
Yeah.
he did this and stopped his punch. It was cool.
But Diana.
That shouldn't have happened.
That was the first trailer that has ever gotten me excited for this.
Really?
Batman
So now
vs
Leo's
Superman.
coming.
I
Yeah.
got
That has me
excited 'cause
even
of more
less
Diana.
excited. I was like, this was dumb.
That was the only trailer for this movie
Yeah,
that has ever gotten me
I
excited.
can't tell
for
if
the
that's going to
movie.
be a good movie, but it's worth going to see.
He
I'm
beat.
gonna see it and enjoy every second that I sit in that seat.
He beat. Oh, he. All right. Superman has beaten a Kryptonian, right? In
Yeah,
his younger days,
3.
and yet,
Superman?
a super suit stops him.
It happened
Yes.
before. It's happened in the comics before.
Yeah.
Of course,
No.
Batman didn't actually win that fight.
No.
Yeah, you don't even like that comic
I-
series.
I like the first one.
Alternate
I haven't read
continuity.
the second one.
That is alternate continuity.
Yes, and it is the only point that anyone ever brings up
When they say that Batman could beat Superman.
and it is completely false.
With the
See,
help of a
Superman
one-armed Green
fakes it?
Arrow.
I was gonna say the
Heart
only
attack.
time what I always bring
Batman
up is
fakes a heart
Batman's
attack.
Oh, he
list.
does? I thought Superman faked one.
No, Superman gets hit by nuclear explosion.
yeah,
becomes
Superman
weakened,
gets nuked.
and becomes weakened.
Now every time people
By
bring up
nuke?
Batman versus
Yeah,
Superman, I bring up
radiation.
Batman's list.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Wouldn't radiation make him stronger? Isn't that
No.
No,
because the sun has isn't that?
no, he
Yellow sun radiation is
Yellow
very
sun's
different
different,
from
yeah.
yellow
Nuclear.
cake radiation.
And
also
Again.
Superman's a plant. That's how he gets energy from the sun.
Mm.
He photosynthesizes.
Again, DC is
Watch the
way
movie. It's
over
really good.
my head
DC
because-
makes so much more sense in my brain than Marvel.
It
they
does
science
so
more than
much.
Constantly.
That's fair,
Oh
but I
my
never,
God.
I don't read DC or pay much attention to them.
Look,
as much as I
the
do.
only
Neither
things I
do I,
care
and it's
about in
very
Marvel,
easy.
the only things I care about in Marvel are Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, and to an extent Deadpool.
Doctor Strange.
And what I care about in DC is Deadpool.
You said DC.
Oh, sorry, did I?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm very tired. Marvel is Deadpool, and Captain America stuff's okay-ish, and Avengers stuff's okay-ish. Like somewhat, I've read like 2 of those, and then I've read probably 400 Deadpool books, and that's
Just
my
watch-
Marvel
Watch
experience.
the Justice League animated series, and you get
Yeah,
see
you'll
like
get it.
just
That's
an
what-
I
you get
started it actually.
You
on
Good.
get so
Netflix.
many characters, especially
And I
in
watched it as a-
Unlimited.
I watched. Okay, so I know Batman front and back
Yeah.
Mhm.
for the most part because
Yeah, everyone does.
does.
Yeah.
Superman.
The cool.
Watson
Everyone
knows
thinks they
my
know
issue
Batman,
with Superman.
The cool
I don't like him as
Oh
a character.
shoot, what's the writer's name?
Superman's such
Greg
a
Weisman?
boring character.
Might be
What are you talking about?
the the Batman that the Justice League show bases their Batman off of.
Oh, not Greg Weisman.
So there's a Justice League run.
Paul
where
Dini. Paul Dini.
No, not Paul Dini. Like the actual comic writer. He wrote a series of Justice League that portrays Batman as like really smart and like just freaking outsmarts everybody, and it's a really good.
That's the Batman I like, and that's the Batman when people bring up Batman versus Superman, because I'm pretty sure that's the Batman that has the list to take down the Justice League.
Yes,
if I remember.
that's exactly
That's
the
what
one.
I bring up every time when people like I don't ever bring up super suits or no, I bring up his list.
You bring
Oh
up
my god! I just realized something. Deadpool's probably gonna get his teleported in the second movie.
yes.
Yeah,
Because of Cable's help.
yeah.
That's how he's gonna get it. Cable's gonna make it for him.
Yep.
Or he's going to take it from Cable.
He's probably going to take it from
Probably
Cable.
gonna steal it from Cable. And
I was gonna say that's more
put
likely.
his own logo on it. Super excited now. I wanted the teleporter on this one. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I wanted it.
See, all right. The things that people know about, if they know about comic books, they know about Batman and Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And then they...
Superman to an extent.
Superman, Flash, X-Men. And then
fuck
Avengers.
the X-Men.
X-Men are actually pretty popular.
I don't even know if you can say Avengers because there's a lot of Avengers no one knows.
It's
I mean,
true.
People buy Avengers the comic book and Justice League the comic book.
Yes.
Yeah. Because people know things about the Flash's villains, and people know things about...
I know. Yeah.
Boomerang.
I like Flash though.
Snark.
Flash was always really cool.
Depends on the Flash.
True. It's not always Captain.
I like Justice
It's
League.
always
Snark.
Captain
I thought you were talking
Snart.
about Snart, not
No.
Snark.
Snark.
Which is... That definitely depends on the Flash.
Snark. Captain
in-
Cold.
That's Snart.
Leonard Snart.
Snart.
I always hear it as Snark on the show.
No.
Oh, I thought it was the K.
I thought you were going with the Flash
Wally
is
West?
snarky.
No.
Me too.
I was going with Leonard Snark. I thought it was a K.
Close to getting Wally West in the show.
Oh, don't worry. He's like 3 episodes away.
I know.
I'm thinking 2.
Who's going to die in Arrow, though?
Oh, I've already figured that out.
I don't think it's...
I haven't been watching.
I think it is Thea.
I've already figured
Are we
it out.
gonna have one-armed arrow at some point?
No, but
Yes.
maybe.
Yes.
DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's true. We'll have that
How
one
do I
our
know
demo.
he's one-armed? I don't read them.
Batman.
Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns.
Batman.
Watch that movie. It's pretty
We
good.
are going to have goatee
read it.
Arrow though. Stephen Amell did confirm that.
It's gonna get a goatee.
Good. Finally.
Yeah, he needs that
Jeez.
beard. That's the only reason I haven't been watching it.
And he needs to
honestly.
be more funny.
Probably aren't going to get that.
I would. Yeah, kind of.
That's not
That's
the
what
way
I
that
loved
show's
about.
written.
That's what I loved about Green Arrow. He was always not Batman.
Yeah. Except for it did show he's Batman.
Batman. Because they don't have a Batman
No,
show.
he's Green Batman, guys. Also, I want to point out, I watched Supergirl for the first time.
Yeah.
Because I was in our break room at
Uh-huh.
work and it was on TV.
Yes.
I didn't know what it was.
It's great.
Like, no, I was sitting there and watching the TV. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I realized Supergirl came on the screen. And the only reason I recognized her is because she had she was wearing a uniform. I was just like, this is Supergirl?
Did she have a boob window?
No.
No, she does not.
She is not
Aw.
Power
That's
Girl.
unpractical.
That's called Power.
For,
Girl.
yeah, second of all, that's Earth 2 Power or Supergirl.
But no.
The boob
I didn't-
window.
Did you see Supergirl show up when they went to
Yes,
Earth
that
2
was
on The
great.
Flash? It was fantastic.
But no,
I'm excited.
I didn't know that.
I'm not because that show's not very good.
I disagree.
I'm the only reason I'm going to watch it or catch up to it so we can watch the crossover that they're going to have in March. Because they've announced that.
You might as well just watch Constantine too.
I planned on watching Constantine because I enjoyed the character when he showed up in Arrow.
First episode definitely feels like Doctor Who, but after that, it's its own thing.
That's fine. But no, I think this going back to Deadpool, I think it was great. I know I had a good time. I'm super excited to see it again, just to look at it more instead of watching it, kind of thing. I don't know. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good. I think second movie has large amounts of potential, and yeah.
I can.
I hope Ryan Reynolds could convince them to collaborate with Disney.
There's no way.
That's not. I mean, it. Here's the thing:
It was so hard to get Sony to do it.
make an R-rated Disney movie.
Yeah,
That's not something they're going to be up for.
they've done it before, but yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Which one? I can't think of any.
I don't know. I know there is one though.
I'm sure you're right. I'm sure there is one. But I mean, it's just one of those things of making
see
an
here,
R-rated Disney movie is not going
Disney
to go
is
very
pretty hands-off when it comes to Marvel.
well. I know. But
That's only because what's his face won't let them be.
Mhm.
He is extremely controlling.
With the thing about that, though, Watson, they are very hands off with Marvel, but their name is on everything. The name Marvel was on this movie, but there was not a single thing of Disney on this movie.
I know.
That's because they
It's
just,
'cause
just have to give Marvel credit because it's their character.
It was just one of those things like all the other Marvel movies had Disney on it. So, I mean, I don't think...
That's because they're owned by Disney.
They're all owned by Disney. It's all produced by Disney. And I know that, but it's just one of those
had
things...
Fox's thing on it.
I know. But
That's just
Disney's not going to make an R-rated movie or put their name on an R-rated movie.
Special knowledge.
They may
Not
give...
a superhero movie.
Here's the thing. They may let people have permission for stuff, but they're not going to put any of their names on it.
Disney didn't have to give them their permission.
No, I mean, Disney may give someone permission, like, to use any of their characters.
Oh.
But
yeah,
they're not going to put their name on any movie that's
They have
R-rated.
secondary studios that they do that.
Mm-hmm. They might give people and let them do stuff.
Yeah, that's
with
what Touchstone's for.
But they're not going to put their name on it if they do.
It's just not going to
Sony, on the other hand,
that's the problem.
it might be a little bit easier to. But I mean, that's the thing of Sony versus Fox, and they're not always.
Sony
good
only
friends.
has Spider-Man.
And I'd rather see Spider-Man than other people, to be honest.
But their new Spider-Man's going to be a child.
I don't want it right away.
Fine.
I don't want it right away.
I
That's my
kinda
thing.
want that.
I'm okay with waiting for that.
It's going to be a child making Miles Morales. Don't make him Peter Parker. That's not
Peter
going to happen for the
Parker
first
definitely
Spider-Man.
starts as a child.
Yeah, but
They're doing-
everyone else is... No.
I'm pretty sure they're doing high school Peter.
Yeah.
And in Civil War, anyways, he was younger. Because he was
No,
a
he
younger...
was older.
Was he not?
No, he was older.
Oh.
He was married.
He
I'm
mentions
tired
that
of
he's
Spider-Man
been
origin stories.
They're not doing Spider-Man origin story.
Yeah, they're
Thank
skipping
God.
that.
he's been basically when he makes his announcement, he's like, "I'm Peter Parker. I've been Spider-Man since I was 16."
Okay.
Is what he says. But he's like 20 something
He is married to Mary Jane at that point.
at that point. Yeah.
Because you know what happens right after that? He becomes unmarried to Mary Jane through the devil.
The devil.
Oh, we're playing that game? Okay.
Yes, that's
Oh,
Civil
that is
War.
right after
Oh,
that
cool.
game?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom then because I've heard this conversation 40 or 50 times.
Or
Fuck
you can,
one more day.
Bye.
Oh,
you can
I have
wait
heard
here
that.
for like
Sit
2
down.
seconds
I
and
was
we
gonna
can just
say,
finish the podcast.
I've heard that
'cause
covers...
We haven't
I've had
talked.
that.
We
I've
haven't.
had that thing.
We haven't talked about Deadpool in forever.
Yeah, this was the Deadpool special of the Baker Street Podcast.
Featuring every other comic book hero ever in existence.
And plethora of guests.
Expect that to be all of our superhero movie podcasts' basic structure.
Yes. What's
Off
the next
topic.
Next one
Pretty
is
sure it's
Batman.
Batman.
Yep.
No, I was going to go with ping pong.
No, next superhero.
No,
one
next
is
superhero one's Batman.
Batman v Superman.
Yep, not seeing that movie.
You are.
So, can we all agree that we can finally forgive Ryan Reynolds a little bit for the?
It was never his fault.
I never had.
Yeah,
a problem.
I know.
I never had a problem with
Look,
him in that movie.
I know.
I didn't even have a problem with him in Green Lantern.
Look, I know.
I did.
I still.
No, I never had a
A
problem
little
with
bit of me-
him playing Green Lantern.
A little-
I had a problem with the way that movie was written.
A little bit of me still hated Ryan Reynolds a little bit, so I forgive him now.
I don't see why I would have been mad at him. He had nothing to do with that movie other than acting
He
in it.
agreed to it.
So anyway, we're trying to end this thing. This has been the Baker Street Podcast. My name's Watson.
I'm Leo.
I'm Zach.
I'm Don.
I'm Dawn.
And that's Eric.
I'm
Not
Don.
Don. Let's start with Don. Where can the internet find you?
If you
I'm
want to
on,
throw that out there.
No.
Castle Pass. Hang on. Let's see if. Castle Pass the goblincity.tumblr.com that's my thing. Yep. I had to remember
I
it.
just smacked the table for every single word there.
CastlePassTheGoblinCity.tumblr.com.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. That's a Labyrinth reference.
It's an incorrect
Surprise.
reference.
Oh.
It should be Castle Beyond the Goblin City.
Oh,
However,
That was
No.
probably taken,
Take
wasn't
it's
it?
it.
taken.
I was gonna
It's
say that's
taken
taken.
by an inactive Labyrinth RP blog that's been active for over 3 years. Every a few weeks, I check it to make sure it's still like taken. Because the second it's not taken, I'm taking it.
Tumblr
You
doesn't clear
can-
blogs. Sorry.
It does occasionally.
Not very often.
I
What?
want it to.
Tumblr doesn't clear their blogs. Non-active
just-
blogs very
You
often.
can go to Tumblr and ask them to clear a blog.
It's true. They can. You can do that.
I just want
That's
the
how people
URL.
get their Twitter names.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Eric.
Where can they find you?
They can find me on here
In that one alley.
selling crack cocaine
Next to the Cure for
And-
Blindness.
Next to the Cure
next
for
to the
Blindness.
Cure for Blindness and giving candies in the parking lot.
Wait, candies or handies?
Handies.
Okay.
Don't worry. No, hand jobs. You
Okay.
know, when you go, you know.
And then when you're done, candy.
I really want to make that shot now. I'm just saying. Zach, go ahead.
I am on YouTube at ZMan4491. Twitter, same thing. Maybe Twitch one day. Soon.
I'm really hoping.
I'm ready.
We're going to stream
When?
that thing comes out.
When?
Whenever Broforce comes
Remember.
out.
Right.
Broforce is already.
No,
Broforce has
it's
been out for a
on.
while.
It's free on PS4 here on this next month. Go vote for Broforce.
What I might actually.
For PlayStation Plus. We're going to
Broforce
stream
is
that.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why me and Zach are going to stream it.
We're gonna do a Broforce night.
Now you're making the table sound weird.
We also need to do a Smash Brothers night.
Yeah, we do.
I have 3
No,
controllers.
I'm good.
Where can I find you?
They can find me here, on Twitter, on all the other places that are in the description, being Tumblr, and on our Facebook page. If you message us, I might answer you back.
No one
And
checks
my
this.
No, there's a lot of people that go to our Facebook page every once in a while.
My links are also in the description because they're all different because, branding was a thing that never happened.
Not for you.
Nope. All right.
Mine
so,
are all the same.
Good for you. Yours is always also super unique.
It's because it's impronounceable
Exactly.
for most people.
Anyway, see you all in 2 weeks.
2 weeks for.
Depending on when this
1 week.
depending on when I get this out, which could be
Pretty
today or could be tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow.
Or a month.
I would shoot for tomorrow.
Or he'll just never put it up.
Sleep.
It'll be one of
Well,
those
whatever
lost
you think
episodes.
about it, it's out today. So, yep.
We'll be back with more anime goodness.
Yeah.
See you
Next
all
week we're doing
later.
ping pong. Yay.
Yeah, we're doing ping pong, the
My
animation.
sexy lady.
On the first, we'll be back with Ping Pong the animation, hopefully with at least most of the people around this table.
Not Eric.
No, what?
Get a microphone and you can join.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.